Okay. All right, guys, we are recording and ready to go. Looking at our warm-up today, we've got 4 rounds. It says for quality, so we'll just make sure that we're going slow and controlled through all of this, just trying to get blood pumping, blood flowing, you know, everything's just ready to go for this little AMRAP cycle that we've got in the workout today. So looking at some glute bridges, feel free to have a little bit of weight next to you. We'll go without weight the first time, but if you want to add that moving forward, feel free. We'll do some calf raises. The same thing, if you want to hold some weight there, that's fine. And then this front leaning rest that you may not be familiar with, because I wasn't, but I'll talk to you about what that is. So 3 different things, and we've got some tempo work with the calf raises, but I'll be walking you guys through, so we will be good to go. So let's find some space, make our way onto the ground, starting with our glute bridges here. Cool. So make sure you can see my ground. Laying on my back. All right, feet coming up to close to the bottom as we can get them, and still hip width apart. And with glute bridges, we're just raising hips up off of the ground, squeezing our glutes at the top of that, and back down. Okay, so again, some nice controlled slower motion here. Let's hold that top position for about 2 seconds before we release back down. We're going for 12 total here. Feeling that nice contraction at the top, maximizing that glute. If we're adding weight on the next round of this, you just gently set that on your pelvic bone and just kind of make sure that it's holding steady on your way up and down. Don't want that to fall down or roll down your body and hit you in the face. Good, guys. Nice, slow, controlled motions there. Cool. Once we've gotten 12, we're going to make our way back to a standing position, and we're going to hit some calf raises. So we're going for 20 here. So this is going to be a lot, but a little bit slower of a tempo, but not too slow. Okay. It's a 1 second up and down motion with no pause at the top or bottom. Okay. So literally just up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah. Just like that. So going all the way to 20 here. I want you to really think about having this firm, solid position with the rest of your body. Everything is squeezed tight. Okay, that includes your glutes, your quads, your abdominals here. Okay, I want this position to carry forward into our jump ropes, double unders, trying to keep that same kind of stoic position in your entire body. Nice job, guys. So I'm gonna start this countdown clock behind me. If you hear it beep, no worries. We're gonna make our way down onto the ground for this, what's called a front leaning rest. Okay, so I'll kind of talk you through this as we get there. So finding a good plank position, but what I want you to do is then protract the shoulder blades. So I'm rounding my back. I'm trying to pull my shoulder blades apart as much as I can at the top of this. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift my weight forward to where now my shoulders are further forward than my wrists, okay? So now I'm holding more weight into my upper body, into my shoulders, and that's the position we're gonna hold for 20 seconds, okay? See a couple of you trying there. We'll go ahead and fall in. We're here at the 35-second mark. So I want you guys just to kind of play around with this until we get to 1 minute. If you've got to fall out of it because it's a new move, you know, just simply rock back. We're going to be doing 4 rounds of this, so we'll kind of hold more statically for 20 seconds in the next round. I just want you to get a feel of what this is. Okay, so really trying to keep that back rounded, and we're pressing away from the ground. Good. We'll call that 1 round. let's go back to the beginning. So we'll make our way back to some glute bridges, okay? Here on the floor, if you wanna add weight, go for it. We're going for 12 more reps here, okay? Keep that slow, controlled flow that we had on the first round. And again, keep that glute squeeze at the top for about 2 seconds before releasing back down. Excellent. Good. The glute squeeze here is very important. I know I've said it 10 times already, but that will be something that carries forward to our kettlebell swing, dumbbell swing, backpack, whatever that may be. Calf raises next. Going back to the kettlebell swing, the glute bridge is what's powering that momentum as we're swinging forward and thrusting the hips open, okay? So that's why I really want you keyed in on that glute squeeze for those glute bridges right away from this warm-up. You wanted to wait for your calf raises, feel free. 20 is a little steep of a rep scheme if you are adding weight, so just be cautious. You don't want to fire things up too much here, but want to make sure you are ready for all of the double unders, jump ropes that we'll be getting. You've got to take a break and kind of roll that ankle around to get a stretch in the calf, feel free. And mine are feeling a little burn just from doing those few reps there. Excellent. As we're finishing up here, after we've gotten 20 there, we'll make our way back to the ground. Once this clock hits 3:20, we'll all hold this position for a good 20 seconds here. Holding in 5, 4, we're in this plank position again. 2 and 1, and press those shoulders out in front of your shoulders. Try to keep your hips a little bit lower, but maybe a little bit higher than a standard plank. There you go, Kelly, yeah. Hold steady, guys. Drop it in 3, 2, 1, and relax out of that. Excellent. On to round 3, glute bridges. Awesome. So we'll make this a little more fluid. So think just like the calf raises, maybe 1 second up, 1 second down. But although we're not holding at the top this time, I still want that maximal glute contraction at the top. Check in on your toes real quick. Make sure they're in a ski line position parallel to each other. Sometimes it's easy to bring in that sort of squat position where our toes are pointed a little bit out. So this is a good exercise for us to work on getting those back to a parallel position. Yep, calf raises are next, going for 20. Excellent. Yeah, keep it in mind that posture that I talked about, everything squeezed tight, right? Excellent. Finishing that up, we'll make our way back to a plank position. So let's start this hold here in 10 seconds. We'll make sure everybody's ready to go, and we'll hold to the 6-minute mark. If you want to go ahead, go for it. Everybody's going in 3, 2, 1. Press the shoulders out in front of the wrist. Good. Heath, walk your toes up a little bit more toward your hand, and then see if you can push your shoulders out even further, almost like you're falling forward. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good, we got one more round, guys. Just like round 3, we'll finish up right here. About 1 second up and down. Glute bridge. 12 final reps here. Excellent. Looking good, guys. Yep, go ahead and stand right up. Hit those final 20 calf raises. If you want to opt for, if you felt good with those calf raises so far and you want to opt for a little bit of a stretch before we knock them out with some jump ropes, feel free. Okay, so pulling the toe up, we can do a standing calf stretch if you would like to find a lunge position and focus on that back leg. Otherwise, you can finish with those calf raises. That's up to you. Excellent, guys. As long as we are feeling good with that, we'll get on the ground for our last little static hold here. Good, and we'll go for 20 seconds. You can go ahead and jump in if you want. If you're with me, I'll hold in 3, 2, 1. Good. Excellent, guys. Feel free to drop out of that if you've gone about 20 seconds already. If you're with me, I'm going to go to the 15-second mark here, so about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. 3 simple moves, but that sure did get my heart rate up. Hopefully you guys are feeling good. Grab some water if you need it. Any other sort of miscellaneous stretching that you'd like to do is fine, but I will jump screens here to talk about the warm-up, or excuse me, the workout. All right, so we've got 2 separate AMRAPs here. So as a reminder, the AMRAP AMRAP stands for as many rounds as possible. So clock is gonna start, it's gonna have 4 minutes on, and we'll be repeating this kettlebell swing motion for 8 to 12 reps, depending on your color, on your level, or what you've talked to your coach about, and immediately going into 8 sit-ups. And I'm gonna repeat those 2 movements. So if I'm blue, 12 swings, 8 sit-ups, 12 swings, 8 sit-ups for that entire 4 minutes. Okay, following that, we'll have a 1-minute rest. And then we've got a secondary AMRAP of push-ups, okay, whether they are elevated off the ground or on the ground. And then some jump rope skill here, or hop in place if we don't have a rope. Okay, so those are my 2 movements that I'll be repeating for that 4-minute AMRAP. Then we have another 1-minute rest, and we're doing it all over again. Okay, so each of these AMRAP sections will be repeated. So think of what you're seeing on the screen, you will repeat twice. Okay, 16 minutes of work altogether with rest included. This is going to take us about 19 minutes. Okay, any questions as far as the overall idea of what the AMRAP means and how we're going to sequence through this? Does that make sense? Cool. We'll talk about each of these moves just real quick. We should be pretty familiar with most of them so far, so shouldn't take too long. First and foremost, this will be some sort of dumbbell or kettlebell swing, or maybe you have loaded some weight in a backpack and you're actually using that. So just a reminder, that glute squeeze that we talked about for the glute bridges is going to be very important as I'm thrusting that weight up to eye level. Maybe your coaches talk to you about Americans, so just keep in mind that Americans all the way up, but majority of us will be Russian, which is eye level. Making sure that that weight is hugging close in between your legs here, that we're not scooping too far down, and I'm really pulling my chest down. Okay, so hug that tight. Okay. Let me see. It's like some of you are already swinging. Everybody give me about 5 swings with whatever piece of equipment you've got. Let's just make sure we don't have any questions here. Good, guys. Yeah, so especially in the, once we get through the repeat and we get back to it, we're fatigued by that point. Don't forget about that butt, okay? That squeeze that you do is gonna pop open that hip and get all of that momentum, okay? It's gotta be there. Next, we have sit-up. So if you don't have any sort of support for your lumbar spine, just a reminder that you'll need to tilt your pelvis up to the sky so that you can get that low back flush to the ground. Okay, so then I'll be doing sit-ups from here. If you have like a dumbbell or something to kind of tuck your foot under and want a little bit of, I guess, support from the foot, that's fine too. Don't forget you can utilize your hands for momentum here. That way you can get more reps in. Maybe change up the foot position too if you want. I mean, this is potentially a lot of reps of sit-ups. So you've got butterfly as an option. You've got your knees up as an option. You can do a full leg extension here or even a V, okay? So play around with those, change things up. Next, we've got push-ups. So either on the ground or on an elevated surface. We should be pretty familiar with this, so I trust you guys' judgment. The one thing I want you to keep in mind is that good, solid plank position, and that we're trying to get chest all the way down, maintaining elbows tucked in and not bowed out here, okay? Fourth and final movement would be double unders, single unders, jumping jacks, some version of cardio that we can do with our space and equipment. Does anybody have any questions about what they need to be doing for that little cardio piece, or are we all good? Feel pretty good getting our jump ropes untangled? Cool, guys. I'm gonna do one more flash real quick just of the screen. Feel free to grab some water. Let me know if you have any final questions about this. And we'll get started here momentarily. So again, the interval will have 4 minutes on, 1 minute of rest time. I'll let you guys know as we get closer to that and when the rest gets here. Use that minute wisely, okay? A minute's gonna go quicker than you think. So you're using water, stretching out anything that needs to be, really trying to take some deep, slow, controlled breaths as we get there, okay? Think about how many rounds and reps you get through round 1 and try to repeat that once we go through the second time. Kim, did you have a question?
That was it. We were trying to keep the number in mind.
Yeah, that's what I would try to do. That's going to be a test to make sure that you're not fatiguing by the time you get there. So try to keep track of what you do. If you do 5 rounds the first time, try to get 5 rounds or better the second time. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get ready. First up is the 4-minute AMRAP of your swings and sit-ups. Repeating that for 4 minutes. Sounds coming on. Crank it up. We got a 10-second countdown. I'll make sure you can see this clock here. Can I see a thumbs up to make sure that the clock's on screen? We had some problems with that yesterday. Can we see that? Cool. All right, guys. Here comes our 10-second countdown. Everybody, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. As far as pacing goes, let's make sure that we're not coming out of the gate at a full-on sprint here. Imagine that this were straight 16 minutes of work. Think about what your more conservative pace would be for that type of workout. And I want you going a little bit faster than that because we have built-in rest. Excellent job, yeah. Good, Kim. We are 1 minute in. Think about how your pacing's been so far. How's your body feel so far? You got 3 more minutes to go. Nice, Kelly.
I'm losing it.
Good job, guys. You're settling into your pace here. We've been going almost 2 minutes. You're finding that rhythm of what's working so far. I want you to maintain that.
I'm losing it.
Doing great. 2 minutes. Halfway through this first AMRAP. Excellent work, guys.
I'm losing it.
I know we're all playing around with some different weights here as far as the swings go. If it does happen to feel too light for the amount of reps that you're doing, and we're doing Russian kettlebell swings right now, try that overhead American position and see if we can go all the way up and see if it makes it feel a little bit better. Yeah, Heath. Good. Here's your 1 minute warning. We got 1 minute of work left. Rest is coming up.
I'm losing
Good,
it.
Susan, yeah. Good job, guys. Keep that same pace. No need to speed up at this point. Keep that same quality, same pace. You got 30 seconds left.
I'm losing it.
Keep it going, guys. Finish strong. Don't stop yet. You got 10 more seconds. Keep going, keep going, keep moving. 3, 2, 1. 1 minute rest right here. Good. You need to, if you're interested in keeping track of that, write that down now. Think about that the next time we get to it. Try to repeat that or better. Okay? As a reminder, coming up next, you've got push-up, either to an elevated surface or on the ground. And that could 8 for most people, 6 for some. You've got double unders, single unders, jumping jacks, whatever you can do for cardio. We're going in 25 seconds, guys. Doing so great. Here we go, 10 seconds. Second AMRAP coming up. 4 minutes of work going in 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. On these push-ups especially, think about splitting it in half. If you've got a rep scheme of 8 or 6, hit 3 or 4. Take a couple of breaths, hit 3 or 4 more. Push-ups are typically the first thing to go as we're repeating that motion over and over and over, okay? We don't want to reach fatigue in this 4 minutes, okay? So try to take the push-ups a little bit slow, break them up. Then with your jump rope, try to go unbroken all the way through, power through those. That's where you'll make up your time. Nice job, guys. That's 1 minute in. Good, keep it up. Kim, check in on those elbows, make sure they're tucked in. We're bowing out just a little bit. Nice, Jonathan. Great push-up, Dan. Looking good. Solid form on the jump rope, Kelly. Looks good. See if you can do it for the push-ups, too. Excellent. Love it, Kelly. Keith is using her car. Love it. Nice elbow position there, Heath. Looking good. Excellent work, guys. Keep it going. Come on, we're getting close. We're coming up on our 1 minute mark. Been going for 3 at this point. Keep that same pace. Here it is, 60 seconds. Come on. Nice, Steve. 30 more seconds. Don't worry about rushing through at this point. Just keep that good pace going. Come on. You're working all the way to the end. Keep it up. You got 10 seconds. Don't stop yet. You can always do one more rep of something. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Excellent. Kim, I appreciate the jump. You didn't quit early. Good, guys. So this is our 1 minute before we repeat everything we just did, okay? So we're going back to that 4-minute AMRAP of our swings plus our sit-up. Okay, thinking about how many we did that first round. Trying to do the same or better. Same or better. We got 25 seconds to go. All right, make sure you're hydrated. You got 10 seconds. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Next 4 minutes. Come on. Yeah, try to find that same rhythm right off the bat. You've been here before. You know what it feels like. Let's get right back into it. Nice work, everybody. Excellent swings, Kelly.
Yellow diamonds in the light. How we're standing side by side as your shadow crosses mine.
Keith, the next round of kettlebell swings, can you turn facing me? Nice, Jonathan. Looking good, Susan. A minute and a half, guys. We got 90 seconds to go. Good, Heath. Bring your feet closer, a little bit closer together. Good. Love it. Nice, Kim. Good, and you've got your supporter right by your side. Less than a minute, guys. Come on. Keep it up, guys. Going all the way to the end. Think about that score you got last time. How many rounds did you get? You've got 30 seconds to get there or surpass it. See if you can do it. You got it. 20 seconds. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Awesome job, guys. 10 seconds. Keep the reps up. 2, 1. 1 minute rest. Say goodbye to those swings and sit-ups. You got one final 4-minute round coming up. A reminder that that is your push-up and jump roping, whatever kind of cardio piece you are doing at that point, okay? 4 minutes left. Grab some water right now. Think about how many rounds you got through the first time we did this. You know the drill. Meet it or surpass it. Going in 25 seconds. Doing great, guys. All right, let's get it. Remember to break up those push-ups. Let's go. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Final 4 minutes. Oh, he's changing up the scene. I like it. Nice, Ann. Last round of work, everybody. Nice, Susan. That's okay. One at a time is good. Try to keep the hips up a little bit higher. They're dropping just a tad at the bottom, okay? Nice, and there you go. Yeah, I like that little kind of 1 second reset at the top. Good. Making sure everyone's got the same quality. Keep it up. Oh, yeah. Looking good, guys. This is your halfway point. We've got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Nice, Jonathan. Good. Guys, we got 90 seconds left. Make sure we're breaking up the push-ups so we can make it these last 90 seconds, yeah? It's okay if we're in just reps of 2 at a time at this point. That's cool. Keep that good form. Come on. There you go, Susan. Yeah. Push through. We're almost done. Good heave. Guys, less than a minute. Come on. We're right here. Yep, Kelly had a good idea. Roll those arms out while you take a break from the push-up. Swing them around. Get right back to it. 40 seconds, guys. Come on. You got it, Kim. We're almost there, everybody. 20 more seconds. We're going all the way to the end. Almost there. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Shut it down. Woo! Awesome job, everyone. You technically have 1 minute of rest here, but I guess I don't need to keep that. Now it's inevitable to rest for the remainder of the day. All right, guys, this will not take long. Our accessory piece today is so simple. You worked so hard with what you just did, but the accessory today is a low effort metabolic recovery. Okay, we're looking for 30 minutes of a walk. I mean, beautiful weather outside. Please get outside. Look, they put a hint here, preferably a new route. Okay, so maybe you go on the same walk around the circle every day. Try something new. Go exploring around an area that you haven't. Just be safe. Any questions, concerns, thoughts? Did everybody like that workout? We feeling good?
Yeah, I like it.
Good
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have a great day and a great weekend. High five to the camera in 3, 2, 1.
Thanks,
out.
Steven.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.